White sands at sunset is hard to describe. The quiet, the colors, the shadows. Moments like this are spiritual. This was my first time here, but it won't be my last. Hey there. If you don't know, I'm Nathan. Those who know me best call me Nate. I've always been into hiking and travel, and now I'm making videos about it. Some are on local trails, some are to iconic locations, but they all get me outside and away from the noise and stress of daily life. Some people go to therapy, I go hiking. If you're into that sort of thing, or just want to see me sweating and gasping for air, hit subscribe and let's do this together. After climbing Guadalupe Peak in Texas, I drove into New Mexico toward White Sands National Park. This is the Oliver Lee Memorial Campground, which sits at the base of the Sacramento Mountains. Unlike my campsite at Guadalupe, this place had showers, which has become increasingly more important to me on adventures like this. Tomorrow, I have plans to explore the Carrizozo lava flow and, of course, White Sands. That's cool. That rainbow is literally ending right there at the bottom of that hill. Might be the closest I've ever been to the end of the rainbow. Now there's a double rainbow. And the end is even closer. That's incredible. So Ashley and I were watching an episode of Cody and Kelly, who are YouTube content creators, vloggers, travel vloggers, really good at it, by the way, if you haven't seen them and you're into that thing. But they're based in Arkansas, and they kind of travel all over the country. But anyway, we were watching Cody and Kelly, and they were eating one of the packet meals that you can find, the like freeze-dried packet meals. And Ashley asked me if I would if I have ever ate one of those, and I kind of went on a rant about how expensive they are, and I'm good with ramen noodles and summer sausage, and so she just kind of laughed, and then a few weeks later she bought me a couple of packet meals. So she said I needed to make a video about it. So here we are. I've got my Jetboil and the packet meal, and we're gonna give this a try. And we are boiling, so we will dump that in there. Okay, I must admit, the freeze-dried meal was pretty good. I had the chicken coconut curry. Never had any other brand or flavor. This is Peak, I think. Yeah, Peak chicken coconut curry. But I'll probably be trying some others in the future. So thank you, Ashley. So White Sands National Park is one of our newest national parks, established in 2019, second only to the New River Gorge National Park, established in 2020. Before that, White Sands was a national monument for 86 years. Another interesting fact about White Sands is that the area just north of the park was the site of the test of the first atomic bomb back in 1945. It's a little something called the Manhattan Project. You may have heard of it. After that, the military kind of took a stronghold in the area. There are Army and Air Force bases nearby. In fact, the road into White Sands is sometimes closed due to different military weapons testing. So that's interesting. It seems strange to me to say a national park and military weapons testing in the same sentence, but there you have it. A little more history about White Sands National Park. So this evening I am planning on going to White Sands National Park when the light is best. So in the meantime, I have some time to kill. So I'm starting the day at Valley of Fire Recreation Area, which is a 5,000-year-old lava flow here in the Tularosa Basin. Apparently this wasn't from a volcano. The lava seeped up through vents in the valley floor over many years, and then of course hardened. And what we have now are these black rocks. You'll see right there, yeah. And this lava flow stretches for about 40 miles from one end to the other. Also, I think I read or heard somewhere that because of its size, that the Carrizozo lava flow, which is what it's called, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I heard that because of its size, it can be seen from space, which I thought was interesting. So this is White Sands National Park. I started by hiking the Dune Life Nature Trail, and I think I'm doing it backwards because all the signs are facing away from me. but that's okay. I'll do what I want. I saw lizards just like this at the lava flow, but they were black like the lava rock. Maybe this species has adapted over time as a way to camouflage and protect themselves. This one let me get closer than I thought he would. Okay, here we are at the Alkali Flat Trail. This is supposed to be one of the best sunset spots in the park. So we're gonna give it a try. It's a 5-mile loop. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna find a good spot and see what kind of shots we can get. Wasn't bad, as I'm breathing heavily. The sand is actually pretty compact, except on the hills. You going uphill, it starts giving way beneath your feet. Hike the Alkali Flats Trail. Just do it. So there's no wind out here right now, which is kind of nice. I was afraid it'd be super windy, which doesn't usually mix with sand. It could be quite miserable actually. But there's not a whole lot of clouds in the sky, so I'm a little worried about the sunset not being stellar. But we're here anyway. It's my only night, so we're gonna come on out here and see what we can capture. But so far, I mean, you can just see the landscape. It's just stunning. The sun is bright. Okay, if you're wondering how White Sands National Park was formed, I'm going to give you a little history lesson here, and I'm going to read it so I make sure I get it right. White Sands National Park was formed over millions of years, starting with a shallow sea that deposited thick layers of gypsum. Around 12,000 years ago, as the Ice Age ended, rainwater dissolved this gypsum, carrying it into the closed Tularosa Basin, where it formed a giant lake. Today, water evaporates, leaving gypsum crystals that wind breaks into fine white sand dunes. So there you go. That's how all of this got here. And it doesn't go anywhere because there's mountains on all sides. So it can't be blown away. It doesn't erode or anything like that. It just stays here. I think I found a good spot for sunset. Kind of a high point, not many footprints. Look at the ripples in that sand from the wind. That's just beautiful. This whole place is just incredible. Previously, I said moments like this are spiritual. I don't get that feeling in church. I know a lot of people do, and that's great. I'm happy for them. But for me, I feel close to God when standing on the rim of a deep red rock canyon, or at the base of a thundering waterfall, or on the summit of a challenging mountain, or in this case, quietly watching the sunset on a white sand landscape reflecting colors in a way that looks unreal. These are the adventures that won't be forgotten. These are the moments that I'll tell stories about. These are the places that I'm drawn to. All right, that's a wrap on the sunset. Now I got to book it out of here because they closed this park at 8 o'clock today. And it's 7:30. And I still got to hike back and drive out. So I will see you all next time. Hey, look at that. I'm not the last vehicle in the parking lot. Maybe I won't get locked in after all. Hey, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the old algorithm and gives my content more visibility. Until next time.